much of India, the contest is not actually between the BJP and the Congress. It is either between the BJP and key regional parties in states like Orissa and West Bengal, but elsewhere it is a contest between regional parties, between the DMK and the ADMK in Tamil Nadu, both of which have ahead of the election signed coalition agreements with the BJP or the Congress. But the key players in those elections are regional parties. The same goes for Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, for Karnataka. So for state after important state, it is regional parties that are really key to understanding what's going to happen in the outcome of these elections. I think it will be very hard for the BJP to win a majority of seats again in the Lok Sabha. I really do see 2014 as being a slightly exceptional election outcome. So it will be a different kind of BJP-led government, one that is more reliant on coalition partners, and its complexion will depend on the outcome of the contests, especially in those states which are the bastions of regional parties.
Very high and unrealistic expectations in 2014 brought in the thumping landslide, but it has also led to disappointment. You cannot achieve those kind of expectations. The other thing is that a stable government is required without coalition partners where possible. And the last question which is why Indian investors, businessmen, business community on balance would like to give another 5 years is 5 years actually enough? Is one term enough to turn around a large and complex juggernaut like India? Because the first thing to change is the mindset. And I would go back to what we experienced here in the 1980s, Maggie Thatcher. We were the sick child of Europe. Inflation was 26%. Interest rates were sky high. The first 5 years she just spent knocking heads and getting the mindset changed. And then in the next 5 years, she was actually able to turn around and bring in the capitalism. And this is the view on balance from the business community. Yes, there are a lot of things wrong, patchy performance, even on the economic side, but on balance, they think he's the best option.
He has come to power as a result of riding two horses. The Hindutva horse, which the BJP has been riding for a long time, and he's fashioned it, and the horse of economic prosperity, the Gujarat model, to be exported to the rest of India. What has also happened, and this is interesting, what the BJP and Modi's thing has done, is that it has made the Congress politicians talk about Hinduism. Shashi Tharoor, who couldn't be a more secular politician, has written a book called Why I'm a Hindu. I couldn't have imagined any time under Nehru, any politician, he would have been drummed out of the party.
Assessing what the goods and bads of the government is very complicated, very difficult because of the over-egged launches that Modi has done with his schemes and of the grossly over-egged claims of success which they keep on pushing out. Goods and services tax was a success, although it was badly designed. Much needed, started by earlier governments. The bankruptcy code was good. More formal structures have been introduced to reduce the country's corrupt tangle of systems and regulations. But Modi's failed to lead change in other areas, especially the creation of new jobs, where the figures are disputed, but the jobs have not been created. A strong, self-confident BJP Prime Minister could have also been expected to push ahead with privatising the public sector and changing labour laws and public sector bank reform. But I've heard from a good source that it was actually a positive decision of Modi's that he was not going to tackle trade union power, at least in his first term in office, indicating he might in his second term or might not. There was, of course, a botched initiative to privatise Air India last year, but it was so botched, and I wonder whether, in fact, it was launched in order to fail so that he could at least claim that he'd tried one privatisation.